What's up, friends? Today we're checking out Dirty Work by Aespa. We'll be looking at it from the perspective of a producer, songwriter, singer, rapper, and someone who's made their own girl group right here in Las Vegas. Always excited for a new Aespa song. They do such interesting things. Cool bass, like the bass line. Very distorted. Okay, so they're doing a few interesting things in the switching of the vocalists. When doing a girl group, you really got to pay attention to what each of the vocalists are doing and make sure they all kind of fit together in a similar theme. So they're doing a whisper vocal, like a very low, chill vocal, and they're using a lot of vocal fry. That's this sound. Not so much that it's annoying, but just enough to get that kind of eerie, monsterish feel, and that can create this nice kind of distortion effect in the vocal, even if it's not super prevalent. So the first two in the group are doing a vocal very much like that, very low in terms of volume, perceived volume, especially with that vocal fry. And then the third vocalist is not doing as much vocal fry. She has a much clearer vocal. And so what they've done instead is they've added a lot of distortion. Really good way to keep things in that style when her vocal's not completely in that style, when it has a bit of a higher vibe to it. You know, finding that right way to kind of organize each of the vocalists together.
Sharp teeth, bite first. Real bad business, that's dirty work. Yeah. Real bad business, that's dirty work. Real bad business, that's dirty work. Bold eyes, cold stare. Real bad business, that's dirty work. Real bad business, that's dirty work. Yeah. Real bad business, that's dirty work. Work, 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 work. Yeah. Work, work, work. Real bad business, that's dirty work.
I really like that kind of primary synth effect. That it's not an uncommon sound to what we've heard, but I like how in the chorus, like at the very beginning of the chorus, because the chorus kind of has those two parts to it, right? Like the more word focused, lyrical focused part, and then a part that's a little bit more sing-alongable right from the get-go. You can do what they're doing with their melody. They have a almost like remix of that synth line. It's really, really cool. And I like how the bass plays against that synth line. They have that really distorted, dirty synth. Just sounds super cool. Really, really cool song. Also, I like how all of the lyrics fit with this kind of dark, in charge, chill, relaxed theme, you know, while there's a lot of distortion in the background, but they're very just relaxed through all of it.
Girl, more like a hit girl, mafia ties going back to the old world, fear in their eyes. I'm always watching, call me the reaper, I'm knock, knock, knocking. It's me, a little baddie. Just cause I'm pretty doesn't mean I don't do hard things. Hard things make me feel like a thunder, let me think more than how to know like it. Sharp eyes, fierce,
cool.
Like real bad business, that's dirty work. Real bad business, that's dirty work. Real bad business, that's dirty work.
Want to talk about a couple things. Number one, you'll notice this in just a lot of K-pop songs that they have a much more rhythmic second verse than first verse. First verse is kind of more focused on this primary melody, getting us into the mood for the chorus. Second verse, a lot more rhythmic, a lot kind of rappier in that type of way. They're still maintaining that same vocal style that we saw in that first verse with a little bit more energy. Really love the drum fill that leads into the chorus. Super sick, super intense, really different from the rest of the song. And it adds this really nice build into the chorus. And then we chill back into that chorus, which isn't too crazy. It's not like super high energy, but it's still just danceable and fun.
Get tough, real bad business, that's dirty work. Real bad business, that's dirty work. Yeah. Real bad business, that's dirty work. We don't see you as a threat. 얄팍한 프로 따윈 한 겹의 glass. 내 맘대로 해, get to the net. 쉽게 난 두
bridge is like the place where it gets really exciting in terms of vocals. Not that the song itself isn't exciting, but the vocals get a little bit more high energy. A fun place to do that, really unexpected when the rest of the song has this kind of chilled back vibe. I like how everyone's fitting together in that vibe, but taking it in different directions, kind of extending out, doing really weird things with their vocals. I love when you get that, when it's really just fun and different. Makes me want to do that more with my girl group as we put out more and more songs, to have them kind of explore more of those weird idiosyncrasies with each of their vocals. Make it a little bit more fun in that way. Yeah, it's cool stuff.
First, real bad business does dirty work. Real bad business does dirty work. Real bad business does dirty work. Cold ice, cold stare. Real bad business does dirty work. Real bad business does dirty work. Real bad business does dirty work. Work, 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 work. Real bad business does dirty work. Real bad business does dirty work. Business does dirty work. Real bad business does dirty work.
That ending's nasty. Oh, I really like that. I like how they've added more and more elements as each chorus happens. Like in that first chorus, you have the synth line and the vocals with that kick and snare going, right? And so there's the two parts of the synth line. There's the really percussive part, and then there's that bass line, right? Second chorus comes around. We have that drum fill in between the sections. We also have a second synth line doing kind of the same thing, but in a higher octave. And then we get into this third chorus and the last chorus, this kind of like extended part of that second part of the chorus. They do that twice instead of once. And it has just a ton of vocal layers. And the vocal layers keep growing and growing. So first, they're doing this harmony on Dirty Work for the more word-focused part. Da, 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 it's dirty work, right? And then as you get into that second part, you just have all these really, really different vocal layers. You have different whispers. You have the whack type of thing going on. You have the what going before that in that first part. Just a lot of really interesting ways to utilize the vocals on this song. Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of an album I did called Giovanni that's very much in this vibe. But I really want you to check out the girl group that I've been making, and I would be just so wonderful if you'd check them out. Let me know your thoughts. See if they fit into the K-pop playlist type of thing. You know, I don't know if they're K-pop because we're just influenced by K-pop here trying to do a girl group, but if they fit, you know, if they fit in the larger lexicon, I'd really love to know it. So you can check them out here. Let me know what you think. Thanks so much for checking out this video. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you so much. Catch you on the flip.
Fall asleep in your arms, you wake up to the sounds of the same alarm. The same